Thank you, Madam Chair. One of the great coalitions we had in the Congress of the United States, supported by every school board, every teacher organization, every educational group in the country, was to fully fund IDEA. It was bipartisan. Letters went down with 200, 300, 350, 375 members of Congress saying fully fund IDEA. We got pounded on our side when we weren't in control of the Congress. That's the way it was. Everybody was for it. Right up until the moment that they took control of the Congress of the United States. Because in No Child Left Behind, when we asked to fully fund IDEA, the now minority leader of the Republicans pulled the plug. And that great bipartisan coalition hasn't been heard of since. I would be embarrassed too. I would try to struggle to come back because you disappointed the American public. You certainly disappointed the families of these children, and you certainly disappointed these children and those who struggle to give them an education every day. So now as they struggle to come back, what are they going to do? They're going to say, unless you fund IDEA, you can't spend any money in higher education under this bill. Folks, that's all money in higher education under this bill, which is under this bill. So you won't be able to provide loan forgiveness for firefighters and policemen and public defenders and prosecutors and nurses. You won't be able to help veterans re-enter the higher education system when they come back with so many of the injuries that they're coming back from. We won't be able to give them the assistance that's in this legislation. For those veterans who lost a family member, this bill says they're automatically entitled, the children are automatically entitled to the Pell Grant. Those veterans' families won't get that. A member of their family paid the supreme price in the defense of this country. They won't get that. You're not going to get what we've been working for so many years, led by Mr. McKeon, led by Rahm Emanuel, to simplify it so families can understand the access to the loan program so they can pay for their kids' education. For the first time in 25 years, we have a simplified system. But you won't get that. Families won't get that. What about safety on college campus? We had a moment of silence here for those students. We had hearings all over Capitol Hill for those students. But we addressed campus safety on a bipartisan basis. We slugged it out. We worked it out. We did it. You won't get that. Those campuses won't get that kind of assistance. What about now, for the first time, a master's program for the historical black colleges? You won't get that. Because you shirked your duties year after year after year for over a decade, you've now decided these are the people that you're going to punish. This is the tenets of this party on the other side of the aisle.
The gentleman will address his remarks to the chair.
It's tough to do when I realize the substance of this amendment. This should be directly to the author of the amendment and to the party that supports it. And what about Teach for America? Have you talked to the principals and school districts that have these magnificent young people who've come to this system to give us a couple of years of their best years of their life? It won't be allowed under this amendment. And finally, what about the disabled kids that are in college, where for the first time in the Higher Education Act, we speak to the needs of the disabled community that can thrive and do well in colleges, but they need help. You pit them against their brothers and sisters. Make your choice, ladies and gentlemen. You can vote for the past and a scandalous record and commitment on education, or you can vote for the future. How about some change?
Gentleman from California yields back his time. Without objection, the previous question is ordered. The question is on the motion to recommit. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. No. The noes have it.